Hey, yo, Mina, it's Koi again. How are you guys doing? I'm making a little surprise for a few Vloggerinos, 10 to be exact. So I've got 10 resources for 10 this time instead of just 5. I started making some little keychains, and they're going to be I'm going to have little hearts at the end of them, little keyring hearts that are coming in the mail. And then on the end of the keyring heart, on the inside, I'm gonna put little roses. I've got they're all gonna be individual. No two are gonna be the same. And the few lucky vloggerinos are gonna get little keychains from me. Okay, and I also have ordered some tiny little metal tags that have my logo and my name on it. I hope to make it my company name sometime, but it's gonna be Love and then comma Koi, and I love that idea, having like little metal pieces to go on my metal pieces to make my mark on those. I also am going to a convention this coming weekend, with one of my good Judies, and they're going to be performing in Rocky Horror Picture Show. The it's a shadow cast, so they're going to be doing a mock of the movie, lip syncing, dancing, the whole 9 yards, all dressed up and everything, and they're going to be premiering at the VillaCon Orlando. So it sounds like a pretty small convention, so I'm really happy about that. I don't think it's going to be like a super spreader event or anything, but I've got some light up masks that I've got I'll serve as face shields. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have cloth masks underneath it as well. But my friend and I have those light up masks. I'll show you guys those later when I get some batteries. And I'm really excited. I don't have anything to wear though, really, besides like that shirt I wore on New Year's, or I have like some odds and ends, like some ram horns, or like I'm not sure. Like I do have some like vampire teeth, but I think probably the adhesive is dried out. Um, I have cat ears, but that's not very villainous unless you're doing Catwoman. But it's not really. They're not really Catwoman ears. They're just the Yaya Han ears that I got a while ago. And then what else do I have? Um, yeah, I don't have a whole lot, but the convention is only for 2 days, so I don't have to think of a whole lot either. And I don't plan on going all out anyway, because my friend's gonna be dressed up, so they can take all the spotlight for me. I won't mind. Um, I'm really excited. We're gonna have so much fun. And I'm having so much fun making these for you guys as well, and I hope you enjoy them. I met up with a new therapist this week. My work has this uh, program where they give you like free therapist visits, and so I'm utilizing that program. I'm also seeking out accommodation because I think that I've missed so far since I've started working there. I think 8 days since May, I think. And that's a lot for me, but also I've also been leaving early. So my reliability is pretty low right now. Um, and it's all because of panic attacks. And so I'm trying to, like, it's getting better since the new year has come around. I had a rough time during the holidays. I was starting to feel like I didn't know where my life was going. I found out that I wasn't doing anything to further my goals, and my therapist helped me realize that I am just dissociating until I get there. And I don't want to do, you can't do that. You have to take the steps in order to, I have to take the steps in order to get there. And I have to map out what I want to do, what I need to do, and put in the necessary research in order to find out how to get there. And so I've started watching some YouTube videos on how to get into acting and voice acting. The number one thing people are saying is take acting classes if you want to be a voice actor. And I think, honestly, that's going to help me a lot in terms of speech as well as communicating with people, improving how I speak, my articulation, not saying all the time, not repeating myself constantly. I think it'll help me a lot in lots of areas that I feel like I fall short in my personal life. So I feel like if I get a really good acting coach, that I'll be able to achieve quite a bit, even if I don't become a renowned voice actor or something, at least I'll be able to uh, speak better and communicate more clearly, uh, recognize my tone and stuff like that. Like, I think, I really want to improve on that. I've mentioned it in my past videos where I'm disappointed with like how I come across to other people and stuff like that. So maybe with the acting classes, I'll be able to take a step back, listen, and dissect everything that I'm, saying and how I say it and how my face looks when I say it, how my tone is when I say it, gestures, stuff like that. I think that'll be really crucial to just becoming a happier person in general for me. Because that's what I want, to be honest. I just really want to be happy and content with where I am and who I am, and I want to be able to communicate properly to people and to convey how I feel in an appropriate way and in a kind and compassionate way as well. So I think that'll really help me. I'm really excited to pursue that. And since I've been calling off less with work, I've been able to set aside more money. I'm really hoping to move out of our current apartment next year, but the housing market's not looking good right now for any place, no matter what state you're in, pretty much, unless you're out in the boonies, it's looking pretty rough. It's like $1,300 a month will get you a studio or something. It's really rough in 2022. So I'm hoping we can, you know, come September, reevaluate where we are, see what the housing market looks like then, and then maybe just think about where we want to go. We are still going to take a trip in February next month to Colorado to see how we like it there, how we like the snow. I've never been in snow, so we might totally just step outside and be like, nope, I hate it, because we've been living here in Florida for our entire lives, or at least I have for 31 years. So I want a breath of fresh air. I feel like I need it. I feel like I need to reappreciate what Florida is and Florida's weather and everything. It's a bit difficult for me with my dissociative state as well, because I feel like I'm in the same environment all the time, and I feel like I dissociate more because I see the same exact thing all the time. So sometimes when I throw myself into a new environment, I reassociate more. Like I can see colors better, I can hear better, I can feel things better. Right now, I kind of feel like a empty kind of husk in a body. You know, I kind of feel like I'm not really here or present, and it's difficult even at work to see like past a certain point in my visual field. Like I kind of have tunnel vision, and I can see like maybe a foot in front of me, not like because I can't see or anything, but like it's like I can't process, if that makes sense. Like I can't process that much information, I guess, or yeah, it feels like my brain gets overwhelmed, so it like narrows its vision, and everything becomes condensed and uh, in one line, so I can't see anything outside of it. Like one of my coworkers said that I totally blew past him in the store while I was going to Walmart, and he was upset because I didn't say hi to him, and I honestly didn't see him. I didn't even know he was there, even though he was right next to me. He said I almost clocked into him. Like really, like I don't remember any of that. Like I would have said hi. I'm not a prick, you know. I promise. um, so to me, that's kind of disturbing, you know. Like I don't want to be so dissociative and so detached from reality that I literally can't see out of my peripheral vision, you know. That's also dangerous while driving. But I you know, I visually look to the left and right when I have to like change lanes and stuff. So uh, it's just frustrating. And it's like I have moments where I reassociate and I feel a bit more and I experience a bit more, but it's very brief, you know, and I want those moments to become longer. I'm trying to like actively look at what I'm doing, but it's hard for me to remember to do that. Um, so I'm trying to work on that as well, and I'm hoping that, you know, every time I achieve something towards my goals and my happiness, my personal happiness, and improving like where I want to be, I feel like I dissociate less because I want to be here. And it's been a little bit frustrating lately because I've been so happy after the holiday. I was so sad during the holidays and around my birthday that I feel so elated now, because it's over. You know, like that dark shadow has kind of passed, and I was able to come to an understanding that um, I even texted a crisis hotline, and they told me that, you know, it's normal for people to sometimes look at their past and try to amount everything to what they've done so far and their age, you know, on their birthday. So I kept that in mind, and I was like, wow, that's pretty true for me. I feel like I try to equate my entire life experience every birthday recently, and I'm like, why am I not where I want to be? Why am I not happy? Why am I not wealthy or something, you know? And that's just a long term goal that I'm not putting into place. I'm not putting the steps into place, and I just keep on hoping and wishing that I can get there. But if I'm not taking the steps and moving forward, then I'm not going to get there. And I find myself dissociating a lot and being depressed a lot about it. And and I end up doing nothing, and I just scroll on social media or I watch YouTube videos, and I just like get in this zone where I don't do anything at all. And it's really toxic for my mental health because I just spiral and I get really depressed. So with my therapist visits, especially with this new therapist, like, well, I've only seen the new therapist once, but he reiterated what my current therapist is saying, that I need to at least, he gave me an achievable goal. What I've been doing to myself by accident is giving myself giant goals. Like, I want to be a voice actor. So, how do I break that down? We have to break it down into something that I can do every week. So my therapist helped me realize, okay, watch 2 videos about acting a week. That way you can, check that off of your list. Make lists, he said. Make lists of what you want to do during the day, even, or the week, and try to achieve those lists. I'm kind of apprehensive about making lists because I don't want to set myself kind of like a New Year's resolution. I don't want to set myself goals, and then if I don't achieve them, I'll get too depressed. Like, I'll beat myself up for it. Like, oh man, I had all these things on my list. Or I look at my list and I get overwhelmed by all the things that I have to do. So I just don't do them. So I'm kind of scared about that. And so far, I have not been getting overwhelmed with these lists in my mind, because I'm not, giving myself too much to do. What I've been doing is chain mailing in my free time, and I'm making pretty things for pretty people, and I having so much fun doing it. So I'm really enjoying that in my free time right now. And I posted. I got a bit anxious because I posted on a Facebook group. I posted one of the chainmail ties that I made, one of the rainbow ties that I made my friend, and they went crazy. There was like almost 1,000 likes on the post, and there were like maybe just two, but still one is overwhelming for me. But 2 people said that they want to commission me for a tie, and I'm nervous because I feel like I don't want to disappoint people. I don't want to box myself into like a time crunch or anything, or I get easily overwhelmed with too many projects and things going on. I've got so many things going on at once that I don't want to have to put it on the back burner and totally ignore their project. Um, and I'm nervous about that, and I don't like taking money for the chainmail. I don't uh, I don't pride myself in selling or taking money. Like, it doesn't make me happy to take money from people in any way, really. And it's an expensive hobby, but I even feel guilty accepting the money just for the cost of goods because of how pricey it can be. And so it's like I only have charged like the cost of goods and maybe 10 or 20 extra bucks on top of that, tops, like, so far. And I've only made them for my friends so far. And I don't know if I enjoy doing commissions. Yeah, I love doing it, but I love giving it away, and it's kind of like my thing. I feel like I'm the guy with the chainmail tie, you know, like I I would I don't know. I just I like doing it for fun, and I don't want to be. I don't want my ADD to distract me from doing somebody's prized possession that they're gonna have someday, that they've ordered from me, and I'm like I get so stressed, I'm like I don't want to let you down, I don't want to let people down, and so I'm just I think I might have to not take commissions right now. I don't know if I will in the future or not, but yeah, it's something I think about a little bit. But I'm having a lot of fun making these for the Vloggerinos, so I think these will be fun for Valentine's Day, and I just like making pretty things and shiny things and rainbows and butterflies and happiness. um, I I like making things that make me happy, and yeah, um, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I love talking to the Vloggerino group on my Facebook Messenger. We have lots of fun conversations. We're having like video calls with each other in private. It's so much fun, and I feel like we're all best friends already. It's great. I love it. So, uh, yeah, and happy birthday to Megan. She just got a cameo from one of our Vloggerino group friends. Debbie went ahead and bought her a cameo from Peter Mon, and so she loved it, and she posted it on the group, and uh, yeah, it was so awesome. He even mentioned how he had to get my name right in that cameo. It was funny, but her name is Megan, not Megan. So that's funny too. Um, Poor Peter, he has to remember all these pronunciations all the time. Oh, but he does an awesome job at taking the time to reach out to people and in his videos and talk to people in the comments and everything, and it's very sweet. So that's been really fun to see. All right, so I'm gonna go and finish up these Valentine's Day keychains. I just started them, but I hope to get a chunk of them done tonight. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching.